Thousands of years ago, long before wallets in our pockets, credit cards in our hands, or even something called money. How did people trade? The answer is simple: barter. A farmer would give his wheat in exchange for milk or meat from a shepherd. Give as much as you need, take as much as you need. Sounds fair and nice, doesn't it? But things were very different. Imagine this. Let's say you're a farmer. You have wheat, but you want meat. The problem is, the shepherd doesn't want your wheat. He only wants shoes. But the shoemaker doesn't want wheat either. He wants milk. And that's when people realized for the first time, everyone desires something different. Not everyone wants what you have. This was the biggest problem of the barter system. Matching value was difficult. That's why trading took a lot of time, sometimes days, sometimes weeks. And most goods would rot or spoil. You can't store a goat for a month, but you still want to save value somehow. And that's when one of the greatest ideas in human history was born, a symbol of value. Being able to carry something that represents value, even if it's not a physical product. The first forms of money weren't gold or silver, as you might think. Early humans used anything they considered valuable. Seashells, decorative stones, beads, even salt. Yes, salt. The word salary actually comes from the Latin salarium, meaning salt money. Roman soldiers were once paid in salt. Over time, societies grew larger and trade expanded. Trade grew so much that not just villagers, but entire cities and empires began to exchange goods. Traveling from one place to another could take hundreds of kilometers. And at some point, people realized something. Carrying shells or stones was both difficult and unsafe. They needed something everyone would accept. Durable, portable, and reliable. And then, the Lydians took the stage. In the 7th century BCE, in what is now Western Turkey, the Lydians minted the first metal coins in history. They were made from a natural gold and silver alloy called electrum. Each coin bore the king's seal. That seal meant, the value of this coin is guaranteed. At that moment, money gained everyone's trust. Now everyone spoke the same language, the language of money. A Lydian merchant could easily trade his goods with Persians, Greeks, even Egyptians. He no longer had to explain the value of his goods. He had money. Money became not just a tool, but the heart of civilization. People learned to save money, invest, and grow trade. From that day until now, money has changed form. From metal to paper, from paper to digital, and now to the virtual, cryptocurrencies. But at its core, nothing has changed. The money in our pockets today and the shells from thousands of years ago represent the same thing: the trust people have in each other. Money is the story of trust, and like every story, it begins with humans and continues with them. Money is not just the medium of exchange, it is humanity's greatest shared agreement.